Alright guys, welcome back to Teacher Strong, and today I have my best friend Trey and then my brother AJ. So you can subscribe to my brother's channel at
Mission to Medicine.
Okay.
I have college vlogs, inspirational videos, lifestyle vlogs, tech vlogs. Go and check it out. Mission to Medicine.
You can find Trey on Instagram at
Trey0706.
TR. So in today's video we'll be doing a reaction on Us, the movie that just came out. It came out last night and we saw it last night. I feel like it's a movie that you have to see 2 times because it's crazy. Like, there's a lot of stuff that is a mystery. There's a lot of solving pieces. There's a lot of trying to connect dots, and I feel like it's a plot twist as well. That movie is just, it got your mind going crazy. Like, in the beginning, I thought it was so dumb. I said, this movie is stupid. I said, what is wrong with this? Like, I didn't understand what was going on. I said, what is going on with these rabbits and bunnies and all these different stuff? I said, what is going on?
By the way, there are going to be spoilers in this video.
Yeah, we should warn you that there's going to be spoilers.
Right. It's going to be a lot of spoilers. So, sorry. Just letting you know right now. So, don't watch this video.
If you haven't seen it, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Come back to this video after you see it, and then we'll break it down to you.
Okay, so now what do you say about the movie, AJ? What's your
Overall,
opinion?
I thought the movie was kind of like deep and very abstract when it came to like the visuals. I feel like Jordan Peele, which was the director of the movie, went to go and see Us because obviously Get Out was such a great movie.
That was a good movie.
And it was really strong, and everybody was like so taken back by it. So everybody was like, all right, we gotta go and see Us and see what he's gonna bring again for this second round. And I felt like he definitely did provide a good movie. The movie had a great message, but it was kind of ambiguous about what was really happening, what really was the meaning behind certain things. And personally, I thought like the message at the end of it was basically the people that you think you can trust, you really can't trust, including your family.
What was your opinions about the movie?
It was a lot of parallels with, because I was reading about it and they were talking about how the movie is called Us, and a lot of people think that Us just means because, you know, it was the girl and her shadow, but it's also Us because of US, as in the United States of America.
Oh, so yeah, when they were holding hands.
That was what the holding hands part was for. It's like Us. So
and with that whole holding hands thing, where the people who actually held their hands throughout the video were the doubles. Those were the people that were tethered. They call themselves the tethered. The people that were in the red jumpsuits that killed their doubles. The doubles is the other person that looks like them, basically the identical person. But they were basically committing these evil acts within the United States, and basically they had this dark side of them that they were revealing and like basically releasing all that energy, those actions out into the world. And basically they joined them. They united through their darkness, and it kind of transcends like what's happening now in the United States with the Trump administration, people that supports MAGA. Like, not saying that all people that support MAGA are racist, but like people that have racist thoughts or ideology who supports MAGA, like they all unite through that symbolism or that campaign to represent something that is dark and evil and not really good.
So another thing was, I guess we could talk about the scripture.
Jeremiah 11:11. Yeah, if you saw the clock.
Can you pull it up? Reference to Jeremiah 11:11 was shown throughout the movie on cardboards, on the clock, on the person's forehead. Like, it was just so many times where 11:11, Jeremiah 11:11 was shown.
11:11 was when the girl at the beginning of the movie, when she originally went
downstairs, she saw the guy, the homeless guy had
Jeremiah 11:11 states, "Therefore thus says the Lord, Behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. Though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them." What are your thoughts about the movie?
So that's just basically saying, in relation to the movie, how like when the people came, the devils came, that was the evil, and the people weren't really able to escape it. Like, even that one family who was white, who were like friends with the other family,
right?
They were killed like automatically,
instantly. Yeah, it was like
instantly. And that's probably how most of the people were. in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it was. You remember the white family in the car?
Yeah,
they died.
Everyone was just dying. The one family that was like the main family would just, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
But you know why?
Why?
It's because the girl that was originally from the bottom, she was still in that family.
Well, what happened?
That's why they were doing so well.
That's why they were doing so well, because you remember that girl is originally from
the bottom,
the tethered place.
Right. She's a tethered. Right, she's a tethered.
So she was able to sustain her because she knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Because she was from there, so she could sense certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So and she
that's why the whole time she was out of it.
That experience.
That's why she was out of it
so
all the time.
she was able to lead the family to the right place.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl that was down there, that was originally supposed to be on Earth, on a normal, society, she was jealous of the girl that was tethered that got to be free. Right. Because she basically took her life, and she wanted to come out and kill her and take revenge.
And that's another thing. Yeah. No, but if y'all notice, that one girl who was like the mom, who was the tethered, and who lived up in the real world, she was the one who was like fake, the one who was in red. She was the only person, the only tethered that could talk.
And you know why?
Because she was originally
human.
Mm-hmm.
She was originally human. All the other ones couldn't talk.
That's why her voice sounded so dull, and because she never developed her talking abilities because she was put down there when she was
so young. And if you know
anything
about psychology, there is a critical period for a child's development between the ages of 2 and it's like between birth and 2 years old, where they need to be exposed to language, whatever type of that language, whether it's English, whatever. Mm-hmm. They need to be exposed to that in order to talk. And if they're not exposed during that time period, it's going to be very hard for them to gain language ability later on in life. So that's basically what that represents there. And that's just, it just shows how it all relates back to society, development, growth, and how your life can be hindered by the position levels and thought misplaces that
the whole time the mom was on edge. Mm-hmm. Even before any attacks broke out or anything, she always was on edge, and that's because she always knew that girl was going to come back for her.
Because she was going back, but it's because she was scared to go back to that house, because she know that's the house that she grew up in with her parents. That's her house that she grew up in with her parents, and that beach is where her situation took place. So it was bringing her flashbacks as she was going to that trip.
She
didn't want to go to that beach. And when they went to the beach, it was foreshadowing that something bad was going to happen, because that same guy, when she was a little kid, was the first guy in the ambulance, going into the ambulance. Right. And he still had the sign that said Jeremiah 11:11. So you already knew that something bad was about to happen. And she already knew it was being sensed, it was being fueled. She was having post-traumatic stress.
That's why the husband couldn't even connect with her, because every 5 seconds she's just, on the days came and see what's going on, she's just thinking about something. Every time he's talking to her, she's just walking away and not even listening to him. Like, they were not in a relationship at this point. She was doing her own thing the whole time, just like you were saying. She was on edge. She was not even talking to her husband.
She knew they were coming back.
Yes, she knew. Because remember, it's a reflection. The reflection was coming.
And that's why when they were in the house and when they first saw those red people outside, she grabbed her kids. The first thing she did, if you watch the movie, was that she grabbed her kids. And she stood there and she did not move.
Right.
Her husband was going outside, joking around, talking to them, picking up the bat, and she knew the whole time.
So she was acting like she didn't know who the lady was in the house.
The whole time.
She was playing around.
She was not acting like she didn't know. She knew the whole time.
She was acting like what do you want? And all this crap. She
didn't know exactly what they wanted, but she knew where they came from.
True.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
She knew that it can't be played with. She knew where they came from because she was originally one of them.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And it was definitely symbolic throughout it, having the whole image with the scarecrow with the blood dripping.
What was that?
That was some type of symbolic message that I really don't know how to pinpoint.
Yeah, because in the picture, the boy drew the picture with the hand dripping. Yeah, and he saw it too on the beach. The man was standing with
the blood was dripping down. I think that was just supposed to represent the whole Jesus on the cross, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Did the boy get switched?
Which one? Oh, at the end. Son. When he was looking at her all funny. Well, I think...
Did he get switched?
No, I don't think he got switched.
Oh, yeah. They both looked at each other like they were on something.
Well, no, his one got burnt up. So
the other one, he got burnt up into the thing. Mm-hmm. But the reason why I think he looked at her all crazy like that at the end in the car when they were driving off was because... You can comment down below if you agree with me. But I think he realized that lady that was his mom was really from that place where the tethered people were. Because, she realized that she was different. Like even throughout the movie when she was fighting people, remember when he went back into that nicer house and he went to go and see what was taking her someone to get the car key for them to drive from that nicer house after they killed the white people. He saw her kill that white girl and he was looking at her like, damn, like you really killed her like that. Like he was like she was speaking in their language. Like she was doing like she wasn't speaking English. She was doing that grunting noise that they were doing. So like he was catching on to like, okay, like you can actually, you know what's going on, you know this stuff. And even at the end when he saw her kill the tether girl, the one in the red suit in the end in that room when he came out the little spot. He keeps seeing her kill people in action, so he know that something's up.
Well, something's up. The dancing.
But wait, hold on. And before that, and remember after they killed the girl, remember the little daughter, and she was in the tree hanging. She got the car, went to go look at the girl. What was that about? Why did she get the car to go look at the lady for? I mean, the daughter on the tree.
Because that was one of her tethered. So she was trying to basically be nice, be like, just sleep.
Yeah, she was
saying sleep. Because she kind of felt bad because she was from that place.
Yeah.
She was witnessing one of her own being killed.
Exactly.
Yeah, she was just on edge the whole time. Yeah, she was. But now talk about the dancing part in the basement when they were fighting each other down there, yeah. Because y'all have a debate on that. I know y'all do because you were saying one thing that night and AJ said he didn't agree on it. So you talk about
that. Basically, the little girl, the real girl who, in the beginning of the movie when she like got her little toy or whatever, before she got switched out, she was probably put in dance classes. And she probably developed dancing. She was probably a natural dancer. And that was probably one of her skills. So when she got switched, and she was put in that, like, underground with all those other people,
the tunnel.
The only way that she knew how to develop herself was through dance. And she used that as a means for everything. As a means to express herself, as a means to fight, which we saw in the last scene. Whereas the other one, that was never a natural skill for her. She probably never developed that. So if you notice in the last scene when they were fighting, the one was dancing around her and like getting her and like all this other stuff, and she was the tethered one was losing really bad. She almost got killed. She was getting beat up and everything.
Yeah, she was on the ground. But
the only reason that the girl won was because she got a lucky shot because she heard her behind her, and I think that has something to do with the shadow thing because it flipped because now the other one was her shadow.
But you were saying that the tattered one was out there learning how to dance. You said that's not right.
I went into that on the beach, the mirror house in the beach, and she met her double. Her double was the person that was out living all along. Yeah. Right? And she couldn't speak. She couldn't speak because she was from the tethered place. So her parents thought that she was traumatized based off her incident, but it's because she was from the tethered place and she couldn't speak. And the counselor then said that you need to make her draw, make her dance, take her mind off the situation so she can eventually speak her story, speak her truth. Right. And so that person was the tethered person originally, and she gained that ability to speak. Ability to dance because her parents put her into ballet class. Right. At the end, when the one in the red was dancing and winning, while the one that could dance was losing. That's why I don't agree with you.
I know, but that's just weird. If she was put in dance classes, why didn't she know how to dance at the end? She wasn't dancing. And the one that didn't know how to dance, the one that was locked up in the basement was the one dancing around, moving around all nice. Like that doesn't make sense.
I think it's because of the places where they are. The girl from maybe it's because
that part is so confusing.
That was a little confusing. I need them to explain that.
They need to explain this movie.
That part. It would have been better if the girl that was out and about was dancing and winning, and the girl was talking to her, but it wasn't like that. She had the skills
was a leader because she had a soul.
Yeah, she had the ability to lead them out of that place.
But that was so right though, because the other ones couldn't talk, and she was the only one who knew how to talk. The husband didn't know how to talk. The rest of them, everybody didn't know how to talk.
You realized everybody like, ooh,
no one.
Everyone was like,
not even the other ones. None of them.
When she first started talking, I was scared. I was like, what is going on with her voice? It was just so nasty. It was like,
It's amazing that she could remember how to talk after all that time.
For real. For real though.
Because imagine being somewhere no one else is talking. You're the only one.
It's called the critical period.
I'm not going in none of those mazes. I'm not going in none of those. I'm not going into none of them. I'm scared now.
You're talking mirror houses.
Those mirror houses. Oh my gosh, those mirror houses on the beach.
Haunted mirror houses inside carnivals.
Carnivals, festivals.
And then what was the thing about Can we talk about the mother? How the mother died? Remember they were talking? Was that something?
What happened?
At the beginning of the movie, because they were saying how the kid's grandmother died. Do you remember that?
It was like the little boy's been sad ever since the
grandmother died.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I think it was just to show that they're at the grandmom's house. They're at the.
Overall, the movie was great. I would give it a 8.5 out of 10 because it started off slow and it was kind of like and it was just like, what's going on? But it was good. It was good though. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good movie.
It was very well thought out.
It was good. Well thought out. Like, yeah, it was well thought out.
I like Get Out better.
And the acting was really good.
Yeah.
The acting was really good.
Unpopular opinion. I'd rather Get Out. Get Out was better.
Get Out was very good too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
They're two different though.
They're very different.
Very different movies.
Very different.
I just love seeing the little circling, the little hand,
yeah,
the monkey paw production. I like that. I really like that.
At the beginning when the movie first coming on,
the monkey paw. He was spinning the
like
thing.
From Get Out.
Yeah, like Get Out. That's the first
it's
time.
It's like delusional stuff. I'm like,
I can't wait to see his next movie though.
Yeah, his movies are good. His movies are good.
Make you think.
They make you really think. Ain't got to watch them twice. Yeah. He gets all that money. Who's gonna watch it again? Because we're not gonna wait. I mean,
Jordan Peele, you did your thing, buddy. You did your thing, Jordan.
Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Peace out.
Hit that notification bell too to stay updated on new upcoming content on Tanisha Strong's channel.
Yes.
Peace.